Hey guys, it's Avery. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. So what I'm basically going to do is explain to you guys like what each product in makeup is for. I get a lot of questions like, what does foundation do? Why might I need it in my makeup? And also I'm going to do half my face like natural and half my face more of a glam. By the way, you don't need makeup to be beautiful. You're beautiful no matter what, with foundation, without foundation, with eyebrows, without eyebrows. But yeah, anyways, I put my eyebrows on, even though I just said you don't need eyebrows. It's fine. I put my eyebrows on because I kind of do the same like eyebrow look with everyday makeup or with glam makeup, so I really didn't think that was important. I may do a new eyebrow tutorial. I did one on like my Instagram, but like that wasn't too good, and I kind of do the same thing but like not. Follow my Instagram, by the way, Makeup BUI Avery. But anyways, please make sure you subscribe to my channel before you leave, like this video, and leave a comment down below. And without further ado, let's get on to the video before I keep on rambling, because I don't know why. Okay, let's go. So this is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, and I'm going to apply this on both sides because you kind of need primer for both looks. It's not really going to make a difference in your makeup, but what it does basically is it keeps your makeup on all day. Hopefully you find a good one, but it keeps your makeup on all day, and depending on which one you choose, it can help you with any of your imperfections. So this one, for example, helps me become a little bit more matte since I am oily skin. So it helps me control my oil, and it fills in my pores and makes my base look very smooth. And I'm also going to just use this Too Faced Hangover primer, and I like to use this on the outside of my face wherever I didn't put the e.l.f. one, because I usually like to just put the e.l.f. one right around my nose because that's where I'm more problematic. But I'm using this one just to hydrate my skin. This is a more hydrating primer. This really won't do much for your skin other than kind of moisturize and keep it on. And for my glam side of my foundation, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty Foundation, and for my more natural side, my Physicians Formula. So what this foundation will do is basically just like cover up any of your imperfections and even out your skin tone. And what this one will do, it will also even out your skin tone, but it won't like make you look like you kind of have a flawless skin, because not everyone has a flawless skin, and not make you look so heavy and like you tried so hard, and I'll kind of just give you that natural glow. So on this side I am using a brush because that gives you a fuller coverage rather than a sponge that kind of soaks up some of the product. Also, don't mind the color, it is extremely orange on me, but I don't want to get a new one because who wants to spend another $30 on the same foundation you have when you can just make it work. And I'm going to apply the Physicians Formula. For this one I am going to be using a sponge because it'll give you a nicer airbrush finish. Okay, so on this side you could see that I have a nice blank canvas, and on this one you can still see some of my redness, and it gives me more of a glow. So on my glam side we're going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape because this is very full coverage, and we're not just going to apply it under our eyes, we're going to apply it also on my forehead to kind of highlight that area, my chin, and also my nose. I'm not going to get it super symmetrical though. And usually I'll blend out my concealer no matter if it's glam or full coverage with a beauty sponge, but if you really want that coverage, then I would just continue to use the brush. And what concealer does is basically highlight your face so you can look more brightened, and the areas you want to like pop out more, it kind of shows and makes you kind of look skinnier. And then it also just like conceals anything that you want hidden if the foundation didn't, but you would have to use a color more like your skin tone to do that. So as you can see, I have no more under eye circles, which is a good thing. And then for my natural side, we're going to be using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is just a super natural pretty concealer, and it is not as bright as the Tarte one because we don't want to look as like snatched, I guess. And we are just going to continue to blend with the Beauty Blender. Then we're going to set my makeup. For my glam side, we're actually going to bake with my Mercier setting powder. And this is really going to brighten up your highlight spots more than your concealer will. And it'll also just lock in all that makeup and just set it. So then on my natural side, we're going to be using this Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. And this will just mattify any of the areas and also keep the makeup in place, but not as like strong or like compact as the setting one will. I mean, as the loose one. Then quickly on my glam side, I am going to contour. I'm going to skip that on the natural side because I don't really like to do that on a daily basis. So I'm going to take the middle shade out of my Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D, and I'm using this big fan brush. And I'm just going to chisel out my cheekbones. So what this does is make a shadow on your face to look like you have cheekbones or a smaller area than you actually do. And also just take any brush and just go on the sides of my nose and apply it to look as though I have a smaller nose. I'm going to go back into that setting powder and apply it right on the sides of where I applied the contour. What that'll do is brighten right underneath it to make it really look like it's a real shadow and it's not just a dark color spread across your face. Okay, so the palette I chose to do both looks is my Los Angeles palette. I may go into some other shades and whatnot, but this is mainly what I'm going to be using. So I already set my eyes before with some powder, because if I don't do that, then there will be creasing and our shadows won't blend as well. So that's a really important step. And apply this to my crease. What this is going to do is be a transition shade. So as I'm blending my shadows together, this will help it just make it look a little bit smoother and blended, like I said before, blended easier. And it'll also kind of deepen up our crease. I'm then going to go into the shade Cray Cray. This is a little bit darker, and we're going to apply this to the outer corner of my eyes and kind of give it a little bit depth. You always kind of want to add a little bit of a darker shade to just make your eyes have a little bit more dimension. Then with my finger, because sometimes that's the best tool you can use in makeup, I'm going to be using the shade Scatterbrain, and this will really make your eyes pop. And use a matte or a shimmer shade, but this will just kind of like complete your eye look. And that's basically it. We're going to go onto the glam side, and then after we'll do both lower lash lines. So on my glam side, I'm going to take the shade Kooky. I'll apply this to my crease. We're going to use this also as kind of a transition, but it is a red. We're going to apply some glitter onto my eyes. Then I'm going to apply Okie Dokie to my brow bone. And what that's going to do is kind of just like lift the brow and make you look like you have more eye space than you actually do. And you can do this with the shimmer shade, but I'm going to do it with a matte. And I like to do this earlier on before I actually start the makeup look, because then if I don't, then it'll kind of just like not blend into my crease colors. Then we're going to be a little bit crazy and take this shade Oddball and apply this to my outer and inner corner. You want to be really careful with blacks because it can make or break your look. So just continue to blend it and take a little at a time. I'm going to go back into Oddball and apply this in the center. This isn't really going to do much. We're kind of just adding a base for some glitter. Then I'm going to apply some glitter glue. Basically, it's kind of what it sounds like. It'll just kind of keep on any of the glitter that you're going to be applying. And I'm just going to apply that where I applied the white. I'm going to, well, I kind of poured it onto my hand, so I'm going to take whatever is on my hand. But I'm taking the glitter from the Glam Shop, and this is in the shade Navy Stars, and just apply that on top of that glitter glue. Okay, so we packed that glitter on, and now I'm just going to blend like the black edges. Okay, so we have our little glitter moment. I added some more of the white on my brow bone so it didn't look like, so the black wouldn't kind of blend up there. So next I'm just going to apply one eyelash, and there's not really like an explanation for applying eyelashes. It kind of just like finishes off the look basically. So while that glue is drying on here, I'm going to finish my eye makeup on this side. I'm going to take those transition shades again and just apply it right under. This will kind of just open your eyes up a little bit. And I'm going to take that same shade right there that we used on the lid and apply that to my inner corner. That'll just make you look a lot more awake and like opened, I guess. And I'm also just gonna top that off with some mascara, which will just like kind of make your eyes look a little bit bigger and stand out a little bit more. I'm gonna take Cookie and apply this to my lower lash line, and also take a little bit of Oddball. I'm going to apply brow gel on both sides. One, what this will do is make your eyebrows look a little bit more real and natural, and also it'll keep them from like moving, and it'll kind of just set them in place. For bronzer, we're going to be using my Flormar Bronzer on the Glam side. Your bronzer is very blended, and it'll kind of just give you that like natural bronzy look, make it look a little bit warmer and less flat. So we're going to take my Hoola bronzer from Benefit for my softer side, and basically it does the same thing. It'll just kind of make you look sun-kissed, like you've been tanning when you really haven't been. And I love bronzer. I think it kind of like changes your makeup. While we have this palette, I'm going to take the California blush and apply it onto that softer side. I feel like blush is kind of essential for this look because it makes you look a little bit more rosier and a little bit more natural. And I love blush, and I feel like it's just like perfect for this look. And on this side, we are also going to go in with blush, but not that much, because I feel like since you already have so much bronzer on, it's not really going to make a difference. So for my soft side, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Chrome, and this is so beautiful. You can also go in this with the Glam side. Depending on how much you take, it could either be really blinding or very soft. I actually kind of like a blinding highlight for an everyday, but if you don't, that's fine. This is kind of good for both. Okay, and on this side, a soft highlight is not even in our vocabulary. We're first going to take, and yes, I said first because that means we're going in with two products. We're going to take Champagne Pop from Becca and just blind, but not just yet, because we have more damage to do with highlight. Oh gosh. Oh, but we're not done. We're going to go in with this loose highlighting powder from Wet n Wild, and this is in the shade Moon Tears. Yeah, we're going to take some of this and just apply that right onto the high points. And also, we are going to apply this right there in the inner corner of my eye. And what this will basically do is kind of just blind like all my haters. So I'll see you at the hospital because I just like killed your eyes with my highlighter. You're welcome. Honestly, I feel so sassy with this side, like, okay. And then on this side, I feel so pretty and soft and stuff. It's a hard life. So for my makeup look on this side, it's either go bold or go home. And you know we're going bold, so we're going to take the Red and Rum liquid lipstick from Dusty Rose Cosmetics and just apply this. So honestly, although it seemed like I was super in love with this look, which I am, I actually really like this look. It's super glossy and pretty and natural, and that's kind of what I'm all about. And I still love this look, how glamorous and stunting this is. Oh my god. But this is basically it. Please make sure you comment down below your favorite side, whether you like full glam or natural. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel before you leave. Like this video and leave a comment down below if you have any requests. That's really all I have to say. So I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day or night wherever you are. And yeah, bye.